So, hi and welcome to the Onward and the Upward Journey with the 505 Circle. The Onward and Upward is a philosophy carved out from the passion of understanding businesses, markets, people, products, and tools. And it's a way of building perception through insights, ideas, and stories from different thought leaders from different walks of life. A first in the series of Onward and Upward, powered by the 505 Circle, we are joining hands with the pioneers and the evangelists and the authors of the Growth Hacking Book 2 to get a perspective or the essence of each of the chapters that they have contributed as authors. Our guest today, she's a TV and film producer, a business strategist for mompreneurs, a number one international best-selling author, perseverance mindset coach. Please welcome me in getting Tameka Chapman onto the 505 Circle. Hi, Tameka. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate the opportunity to speak with you today.
Fantastic. So, Tameka, I am really intrigued and curious to understand, so many different diverse sort of aspects to your personality and the way you sort of operate. Would be really interested to understand what your background is all about, right? From the TV and film production aspect that I actually brought out to you being a business strategist for mompreneurs. So, there's so much to talk. So maybe if you could just take us through your journey and your background, your passion, and what were your triggers to be, being who you are.
Absolutely. Again, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity to share. And so my journey actually began when I was 8 years old. At 8, I was able to go
Wow.
to a garage sale, a yard sale with my aunt, and I was able to purchase an entire set of encyclopedias. So I've always loved to read, and that was my candy. Candy was books were candy for me. And so I remember reading all of these. I read every book in that set, and it opened my eyes and my mind to the world. I fell in love with the world and the travel and the different places and things of the world that I had never even thought about. You learn one thing in school, but then really and truly when you read, you learn what you really need to learn, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And so it began when I was 8. It began when I was 8, and it allowed me to tap into the creativity side of myself of saying, one day I want to do that, or one day I want to do this. And so I still believe today that when you know something, it's one thing, but when you learn something different or something more, you can never go back to where you once was. You can never go back to not knowing once you know, right? And
Yeah.
so that's what happened for me. It allowed me to, know that anything is possible. Anything is possible if you actually apply yourself to it. If you think it, you can achieve it. I always say, if you think it, you can achieve it. And that's what I do. And so it allowed me to tap into my creativity side, which is me all over. When I'm creative, I'm most happy.
Yeah.
And so with that, it allowed me to use my skills to go to the next level and do the different things in life that I wanted to do. If I wanted to be a writer, I would write. If I wanted to be a singer, I would sing. If I wanted to, now have my own TV channel, I did that. It allows me to tap into my creative side of just offering the world something better, something on a more positive note, especially with all of the negativity that we have in the world today. But also, I use my skills and creativity to helping mompreneurs learn ways of being more efficient and more productive and scaling their businesses in a way that they hadn't thought of either. And so, again, being creative, it just allows me to feel joy and fulfill my purpose of being creative. But again, it's all about just me tapping into my creativity. That's really what it's all about, and believing in myself enough to do it, enough to do it.
Fantastic. I totally resonate to the aspect of, the creative juices, falling out. And if you're not really creative in a given day, you actually feel there's something missing in your life. So I totally resonate to what you're actually saying. So keeping that in mind and, going ahead. So what would the three takeaways be from your line of work, which you may want to sort of bring out? So, yeah.
For my line of work, the three biggest takeaways are: one, be patient;
Hmm.
two, be consistent; and
Hmm.
three, be true. Those three things will take you very far. If you have patience to know that okay, I will say this. A lot of times we deal with the microwave mentality. A lot of
Yeah.
people, they want it to happen overnight. They want to be an overnight sensation.
Yeah, instant
That's really
gratification.
not what happens.
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. And so if you look at, people who have gotten of a certain stature and, being now a household name, it is not because they did it overnight. It's because the time that they put in the work, you didn't know about that they were grinding hard all day and all night long for
Yeah.
years before you even knew who they were. And so that comes with the be patient part. It's not going to happen overnight, but if you have patience or you learn patience, it can work in your favor. And then consistency. You have to be consistent in whatever actions you're taking. I once heard a young fellow who said that success is the culmination of consistent positive motion.
Yeah.
So you
Agreed.
have to be on a consistent path of momentum and continue that path. You can't give up just because it didn't happen yesterday or just because it's not happening right now. Just be consistent in your doing. And again, with patience, it would happen. And then for the third takeaway is be true. Be your most authentic self. Be as genuine as you can be because people relate to you when you are being yourself. They relate to who you are. They relate to what it is that you're proposing or what it is that your mission is, and they'll more than likely support you because you have that know, like, and trust factor. So those are my three biggest takeaways from me doing what it is that I do.
Fantastic. Now, the next one, very interesting for me. I haven't really heard about perseverance coaching. That's something new to me, right? And I'm pretty sure our audiences would also be interested and really fascinated to know what perseverance coaching is all about. So, can you throw some light on that?
Absolutely. Perseverance is actually perseverance mindset coaching. And it's,
Hmm.
if you think about the definition of perseverance, it is the ability, the will, the drive, the energy to keep going no matter how long it takes for you to reach your destination, that journey that you're on. And so, again, with this microwave mentality, when it doesn't happen overnight for some, they lose focus, they
Yeah.
lose the passion, they lose, the energy and the will to keep going forward. And so I come along and I teach them how to have a perseverance mindset to go for
Hmm.
their goals. And it's based on my 18-year journey to motherhood. Yes,
Wow.
18 years.
Wow.
My husband and I tried to have children. Absolutely. And for 18 years, it was me crying and trying and visiting doctors and not understanding why, not understanding what my purpose is, trying to understand just life itself. And so along that journey, I learned some key things that I needed to do. And that's what I now teach others how to do, how to actually smile and enjoy your journey while you're on it, not waiting until you reach your destination. Enjoy life now. And I have 5 pillars of perseverance that I teach. First pillar is understanding that your setbacks are really stepping stones to your greater. The
Hmm.
second pillar is revealing the PPPs of life, the
Okay.
people, places, and possessions that are
Hmm.
holding you back and keeping you stagnant. The third pillar is releasing those PPPs. The fourth pillar is taking the first step. And then the fifth pillar is actually celebrating. And so I take my clients along that journey of teaching them how to get into the mindset of perseverance and persevering through whatever obstacle comes your way.
Fantastic. So, is that a model that was sort of derived by yourself? The 5 pillars. Very interesting.
That is, that's the 5 pillars that I teach. Yes.
Fantastic.
Along the way, I've talked to a number of other coaches along the
Uh-huh.
way, and they have their things that they teach. They teach on this and they teach on that, but I know what works for me, and that's actually what I had to do along my journey. I had to understand that my setbacks weren't failures. They were just stepping stones. Those are lessons so that you continue to go to the next level. You can continue to go. You can push yourself as long as you change your mindset about what it is that you're facing. So these are steps that I actually took. And these are actually steps that I take every single week. I start my week on a positive note by getting myself in my own perseverance mindset. Because again, just like you, Kushagra, we are doing a number of things in life. We are, working to achieve different goals in life. And with
Mhm.
that, we have to continue to go, go, go. And it takes being in the right mindset for that to happen.
Fantastic. So I'm actually taking a cue out of that, and I'm actually going to make this mental model my adaptation for the future, the 5 pillars that you actually spoke about. Great, kudos. Let's jump into the next segment, which is about the growth hacking book 2, and really, really curious to understand what your chapter is all about. So maybe you could just go ahead and talk about it.
Absolutely. My chapter in the Growth Hacking book 2 is all about helping busy businessmen, business women,
Hmm.
helping entrepreneurs, mompreneurs, dualpreneurs, whatever you want, whatever title you want to give yourself. I'm giving you the hacking method to growing your business to 6 figures. That's the
Wow.
method that I share, actually, the 4-step grow method. And so with that, it takes you step by step. There are 4 steps, and I
Hmm.
simplify. Anybody that knows me knows that I'm the queen of simplification. I will take a
Awesome.
concept and I will simplify it down and teach it.
Wow.
This is really what you need to do. Like, forget all the fluff stuff. Let's tell you exactly what you need to do.
Yeah.
And with that, it just takes them step by step. It's 4 vital steps that you should take in your business to making 6 figures. Anybody can do it. If that's your goal, and you have things that you want to achieve in life, then use the method and make it happen for you. This is the same method I teach all of my clients. I teach them this 4-step method to making 6 figures in their business. And again, it goes with consistency and patience and being true to you. It all goes hand in hand.
So I'm actually booking my appointment after this interview with you to understand how I can actually hit the 6 figure mark. Yeah. Fantastic.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Fantastic. So, you should give a shout out to the audiences here listening to you to go out there and, get that book, grab that book, pre order that right away because there is lots to take away from that. All yours. Please, give a shout out.
Absolutely. Listen, if you are listening, all the listeners, not if you listen, you should be listening to this broadcast. All of you that are listening, you need to grow and grab the Growth Hacking book 2. It is full of amazing content to help your business using the growth set that has been included with the tool set, the mindset, the skill set. It's all there. This is the book that you need to go to your next level. And I will say this. I purchased the first book before I even knew any of these people, right? I purchased the first growth
Yeah.
hacking book because I was just like, oh, this is new. This is new. I
Mm.
read the book, and when I tell you, I am still using techniques that were shared in that book from 1 year ago. So
Mhm.
when I tell you now in the growth hacking book 2, it is filled with more and more and more authors, more
Yeah.
content, more tips, more strategies to help you in every area of your life. Go get it from Amazon. Type in growth hacking book 2, and you will be able to actually do whatever you want to do in life. Really and truly, it covers every aspect. It's covering every aspect of your life, career, and or business. So make sure you go and grab that book, and then leave a review. Leave us a review, comment to connect with us. You can see all of the authors there. Connect with all of us and let us know what it is that you're experiencing. We would love to connect with you and give you more help in those arenas.
Absolutely. Looking forward to the book and looking forward to your chapter as well, especially how to hit that 6 figure mark, right? Really, really interesting. Awesome. So, the next
Yeah.
segment, very simply put, your future goals, aspirations. What do we actually, get to see from Tameka, future wise?
Oh wow, future plans. I have so many, Kushagra. I have so many things that I want to do and achieve in
Yeah.
life. I'm really still at the tip of it all, and I'm
Right.
excited for everything that's happening. However, I mentioned that I am actually the owner of a streaming TV channel, and so right now we are pushing that out and getting ready to release amazing shows from show producers from all over the world. It's not
Hmm.
just where I am. Like, I love being connected. I
Hmm.
love talking and learning about the different cultures and how we all still connect because we are one people. I really believe that. And so,
Absolutely.
yes, we are pushing that out and making it happen, and so excited to share a global message to the world, and just bringing people together. That's really what it's all about. It's about bringing people together and allowing people to be educated, empowered, entertained, and elevated in life, career, and or business. And that's what that's all about. So really, truly, a big part of my future is that. and
Yeah.
traveling, of course. I still love to travel. So once COVID is over and we're all safe and sound and able to travel again, I would love to travel to more places that I haven't visited yet.
Yeah, I'll look forward to your travels to India. Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yes.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Yeah. So great. So a final one before we sign out, your success mantra, the one that you may actually sort of follow and one which our audiences should really imbibe and get inspired. So please go ahead.
Wow. So this is an easy one for me because this is something that I've lived with for many, many, many years. And it has been so relevant in my life, especially up until this point right now. But it's actually a verse from the Bible.
Mhm.
I read my Bible every day. I pray, I meditate. I'm trying to meditate. I should say that. That's a work in progress for me to learn how
Yeah.
to
It's
actually
it's a pra-
meditate,
it's a
right?
practice, right?
But
So you try,
um,
yeah.
yes. And so my favorite mantra actually comes from Matthew 17 and 20, and
Hmm.
it is, if you can have faith the size of a mustard seed, anything is possible. That is what I want people to understand. If you have faith and belief in yourself and your abilities and your talents that was given to you in your purpose, it was given to you far before you became who you think you are. If
Yeah.
you believe in that and you can have the faith the size of a mustard seed, anything is possible. I live it. I'm a living witness to that happening in my life from the beginning until now.
Fantastic. So let's underline faith, belief, and ability. And with that, we sign out. Thank you so much for being a part of the Firefly Circle and sharing some great insights and best practices, which I'm sure will help many to go onward and upward. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kushagra. I appreciate your time and
Thank
your
you.
sharing your platform.
Thank you.